Just a random vlog. I got three things that I want to get off my chest. First thing is, motherfucker, can't get the damn thing out of park. Why is this fucking thing jammed? It's an old car. It's got over 204,000 miles. But anyway, I gotta get a new shifter on it. The fucking shifter's going bad. So three things I want to get off my chest. You know, it's Devil's Day, Devil's Night, Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving. I think it's a fucking pointless holiday. Halloween's fucking pointless to me. I stopped celebrating it years ago. I never, you know. I stopped trick-or-treating when I was like, shit, probably like 11 years old. And 12 maybe, I don't know. And I passed out candy and I stopped passing out candy years ago. I mean, I did it for a few years and then I just said, ah, fuck it. It's just pointless to me. I don't see the fucking point of, you know, making kids fat and you got these, you know, and you got these terrorists out there that are poisoning the candy, you know, these jihadists poisoning the candy and making kids sick and whatever. Then you got the fucking clowns. Speaking of the clowns, it's a rumor I heard, I don't know if it's true, that they're gonna do an actual purge tonight. The clowns, Devil's Night. They're gonna try to, all these clowns are coming together and something. I said a couple weeks ago, didn't I say weeks ago that maybe the clowns are planning for something for Devil's Night or Halloween? Didn't I say that? I said it, didn't I? I mean, I hope nothing bad happens, but I'm just saying that maybe these clowns, they got something planned for. I said it once, I think they're jihadists, Muslim extremist jihadists in disguise, and then Devil's Night, Halloween, they're gonna plan something. I don't know. I'm just hypothetically speaking. You know, conspiracy theorying is what I'm doing. You know, don't take my word for it. It's just, you know, I could be wrong, and I hope I am wrong. But anyway, I'm just hypothetically speaking that, you know, put my opinion out there. Whatever. I'm just blabbing. Anyway, allegedly they're going to try to do an actual purge tonight. Allegedly. I don't know if it's true. The girl had a nice ass on her. She's like 45 years old. Shit, I'd fuck her. I'm about 34, so it's legal. I need a fucking phone order. Fucker. But anyway, God damn it. Hit my phone. Piece of shit. Anyway, second thing I want to talk about, Veronica Clark is at it again. Now, I'm not real familiar about who this Nazi is. I don't even know if she's a Nazi. That's a rumor going around. I just call her a Nazi. You know, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Somebody said she's a tranny. I might have called her a tranny a couple of times. I don't think she's a tranny. I just think she's a... I don't know who she is and what she works for. allegedly for the ADL, or I don't know, the Anti-Defamation League, which is just another unconstitutional bunch of assholes, sort of like the UN, trying to censor us. The UN, or, you know, they have no jurisdiction on me, and neither does the ADL, Anti-Defamation League. Who the fuck are they? They have no legal authorization, or whatever. They got lawyers or whatever. I don't know. Who cares? It's fucking stupid. I do YouTube for entertainment. That's why I do it. I might get 50 views a video. I might get 1,000 views a video. Who gives a shit? I make videos because these trolls, just to troll people, just to, you know, put out my opinion, just to do what I do for me, you know. I make a video about somebody, they come back and they're happy I made a video about them, you know, keeping their name alive. And it just goes on and on and on, you know what I mean? Well, allegedly Veronica Clark, I don't know, she's got some BitTube account, which I gotta give thanks to Veronica Clark, because I never heard of BitTube before. And now that I heard of it because of her, I'm gonna make a BitTube account. And maybe I'll start doing videos on there. But regardless of the fact, nothing beats YouTube. There's nothing that beats YouTube. That's why I got so many YouTube accounts. For the fact that I've been striked off and trolled off and just stupid shit, you know? You know, just like 2008, 2009, you make YouTube videos, you can say whatever you want. Today, now you can't talk bad about gays. You can't talk bad about Michelle Obama. You can't talk bad about this. The pussification, not of just this country, but of fucking YouTube and other social media sites in general. I had Facebook since 2009. I had my first Facebook account. I didn't receive a suspension until 2014. And I said all kinds of crazy shit on Facebook. I didn't give a fuck. But they started pussifying things about 2014, so. Anyway, Veronica Clark, you got your 30 seconds of fame. So be it. Make more videos of me. Write another book of me. And she goes on about me calling somebody else a Nazi or a Marxist. No, John Prager is a Marxist. He is a New World Order puppet for FEMA. He's confirmed that. If you don't know who John Prager is, he's another author of. He wrote some other stuff. He's on that website, Winning Democrats. He's also on Americans Against the Tea Party, Winning Democrats, or there's another few out there. Well, anyway, this guy, he's laughable. He's a Marxist. There ain't no damn doubt about that. Allegedly, he works for FEMA. I can't confirm that. I'm still looking into that, but but I will say, Veronica Clark, you know, she's the next troll I just been ignoring her. I haven't really been paying attention to her. She gets mad when I don't respond. Even Sippin' Salsa has came to me and said, hey, yeah, she gets mad when you don't respond to her. Good. So if I feel like responding, I'll respond. If I don't feel like responding, so be it. I got a life outside of YouTube, so I don't take this stuff very serious. I just do what I do. But anyway, I will say, between VV3, Latherland, and Veronica Clark, between those three trolls, I will say that VV3 probably holds the record of trolling me. The all-time record of trolling me on YouTube. Latherland holds the record of getting my shit terminated, but Veronica Clark, she doesn't hold any fucking records. she writes books about the JWO. The JWO was just an offspring of the TTC. The TTC, Trash Talking Circle, a bunch of football fans that it's been around for 10 years on YouTube. They get together and they trash each other's football teams. And they had little groups in the TTC. There was the NWO, which D-Town started. There was the LWO, which Uncle Lou started. And now, allegedly, Jay Hutch is starting the HWO. I was thinking about starting a RRWO, Raging Rob World Order. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, somebody started the JWO. That's how the JWO got started. And I went with it, not thinking much about it. But Veronica Clark, allegedly, I don't know how she got involved with it, or what her relation is to Greg Swamp and all these other, where that set of trolls came from, I don't know. But honestly, I don't know. She wrote a book about the JWO. It's not even that big. It's just a damn troll group. It's nothing, you know? It doesn't even exist. It's sort of like a TTC. TTC doesn't really exist. There's no, membership card or, actual membership at the TTC. You just make a video and title it TTC, So TTC doesn't even exist. It's just something on YouTube, Anyway, last thing I want to talk about. Every Sunday here in the great state of Michigan, they have these gun shows, and I'm a big fan of. I'm a member of the NRA. I'm a big conservative. I'm a big gun rights activist. I believe where the guns are, to keep us safer. I believe that more guns equals less crime. I believe everybody should be armed to protect themselves, protect their family, protect their loved ones, protect their, homeland, whatnot, whatever. I'm a big whatever in gun ownership. Well, they got gun shows here every Sunday and basically every weekend here in Michigan. I gotta cut it quick because I don't know if my channel can do 15 minutes or not. I gotta look at it when I get home on my laptop. So anyway, I'm going on my way to a gun show, and I'm going to stock up guns and ammo every weekend until Donald Trump is inaugurated President of the United States, because I cannot trust my government. They're talking about UN taking over. They're talking about martial law. I don't know if it's true. It could be just a bunch of conspiracy shit, but I got to heave every warning I get like it is true. Every time I hear something about martial law and the UN going to take our guns or gun restriction this, I go out and buy more guns and ammo. You're damn right. And conservatives do that shit because they're afraid we're going to lose them. You know what I mean? So these these anti-gunners, all they're doing is making the gun community, the NRA, conservatism, and these anti-gunners, all they're doing is making the gun companies stronger, including, these little anti-groups like Everytown Mothers Demand Action. So the best way for the Mothers Demand Action in Everytown, if they want to put these, gun groups out of business, if they want to put the NRA out of business, the best thing they could possibly do, and I said this before, and I'm going to say it again, and this doesn't go to just the Mothers Demand Action. This goes to Everytown and the Mothers Demand Action and the Women Against Gun Violence and the fucking, what was that one group? The Brady Campaign. Here's what you can do. Put a dick in your mouth and shut the fuck up! This is Raging Rob.